I'm Serene Cole. Today I'm at Halley Medical Aesthetics, and you must be thinking, what is this girl doing here? So I actually have a very huge concern, which is around my tummy area. And guess what? A few days ago, my pants just broke because I couldn't zip it up. And I usually have problem getting my pants skirt or even fitting into a nice bodycon dress. So today I'll be trying the new CoolSculpting machine, and hopefully I'll have great result from it. I have met the doctor once or twice, I guess, and he's very friendly. So I'm looking forward to the result. See you later.
Hello, hi Serene.
Hi, Dr. Terence Tan.
Welcome back to Halley.
Yeah.
Okay, so I remember seeing you the last time, and you had some cool sculpting done. But today, you have certain other concerns that you want to tell me about.
Yeah, I actually have some concerns at my lower body. My waist, my waist size is quite disproportionate to my body. So I hope to get rid of some fat today.
Okay, all right. So as you remember, the last time you had a good result with CoolSculpting.
Yeah.
And the CoolSculpting machine that we used previously was the older system, and the applicator was the Advantage applicator, which was a fairly new applicator at the time. But today we are very excited because we are going to use a brand new CoolSculpting Elite machine, okay? For your concerns over your tummy, your flanks, and also your bra fat area. Now, why this new machine? There are a few benefits of having this new machine. It's called the CoolSculpting Elite. It's just been launched in Singapore, so you are the first few in Singapore to be having this treatment done. Yeah. So it's better in quite a few ways, but I think the main crux of the improvement would be with the applicators. Okay, so the applicators have evolved over the years. So initially we had the oldest applicators, which are called the legacy applicators, and then it went on to the Advantage applicators, which was better, which was the one that you had tried before. And this is wholly new and redesigned. Okay, so it's better in that the applicator is a little bit even more shallow and contours to our body a little bit better than the Advantage, which contours our body a little bit better than the older legacy applicator. So it's almost like an evolution of the applicators. Yeah? So with a better contour, we are able to get better contact. So in the research that's been done on the run-up to inventing the Elite, they found that for the Advantage applicators, although it was good, it didn't kind of contact the skin as well as this redesigned Elite applicator. So with a more consistent treatment, we have more consistent results, and we also have a lower chance of side effects happening. You know, maybe a little bit less redness, maybe a little bit less tenderness after the treatment, and maybe even better results. Yeah. Number two, it's got a new and improved and more powerful chiller. Yeah. As with most things, we can get more power into a smaller bundle. So now we have got two applicators coming out from the same machine, and the chiller is even more powerful. So with power comes better results. But with more power, you need more control. And as with the older applicators that we have, there's a very complex control mechanism within the applicator, which controls the temperature real time to make sure it is not too hot and it's not too cold. So as you remember, this machine is US FDA approved, so it's been around for some time, but at the same time it's been continually improved, and now we have the Elite. But as with the other older machines, it's able to treat the areas that you're concerned about, the tummy, the bra fat, behind, your love handles, and for other people also, the arms, the in thighs, outer thighs, the back of the thighs, and the banana roll, and a few other more exotic areas as well, as you probably would know. And as with the older applicators, it also has got a fantastic track record in terms of its ability to destroy fat. So within 35 minutes to of certain applicators above an hour, it will suck in the fat and the skin over the fat into the applicator, which is this thing over here, and freeze it such that about 20 to 25% of the fat cells over there will get frozen, and the fat cells which get frozen will die and get reabsorbed. You'll die through a process called apoptosis, and the immune system will clear it over a period of about 3 months. So it doesn't really happen immediately. In fact, nothing much happens immediately, and it takes a little bit of time for the body to reabsorb the fat cells. And that's actually very good because adults don't make new fat cells. So if you and I gain weight, our fat cells become bigger, but we don't really have more fat cells. So when people say, I've got more fats now, right? Well, I say fats is a countable noun, so I presume like people think that there are more fat cells there, but that's not really the case. So it's like what you said, it actually grows bigger rather than it becomes greater in number. So as you know, after we do CoolSculpting, the results are for the long term. Although you have got the fat cells of the same size, there are less fat cells over there after CoolSculpting, and because adults cannot make new fat cells, the new normal will be actually less fat cells. So these are the new and improved applicators. There are more of them, multiplying. So when we first started, we just had a few, and then after more and more and more and more. So more applicators just mean more choices, but with the same good results. So today we are likely to use the Curve 150 and the Curve 120. These are the applicators which we are more likely to do over the tummy area. We might do the bigger applicator Curve 240, but the other applicators are more for the thighs and other areas. So as with all treatments, the most important thing about the treatment is really to make sure we plan properly. Right? In order to plan properly, we're going to get our staff to just change it up a little bit. Have a look at where your fatty bulges are, if any, and then use an applicator, use a template to draw, to simulate where we're going to put the applicators. And then after that, it's just a simple process of putting the applicator on, switching on the machine, and having the machine do the work for us. After the treatment itself, our therapist will do a little bit of a massage. I'll be there. And during this massage process, we'll talk a little bit more about why we need to do it. Now, after the treatment, there will be a bit of the treatment itself will be painless. Okay, but after the treatment itself, it will be a little bit tender and soft for maybe about 3 to 4 days. But in general, it's a very comfortable treatment. Okay, but before we do that, I want to show you this awesome book that I feel very strongly about, and I'm very proud to present to you. So this is our Halley Body Slimming booklet. Okay, so it's actually a project done by our staff. You can see their faces here, guided by me to come up with an aid for people to lose weight. I know you don't need to lose weight. It's just a little bit more of a stubborn fat that you want to get rid of. But for other people who come who really want to do something, this is really a valuable aid. But it also has a little bit write up on what we are going to do today. So I'm just going to present to you and just let you know a little bit more, okay? So this is your name, personalized. And this is a QR code which links up to our Halley Slimming Library, okay? So what is our Halley Slimming Library? Well, it's not really our own work, although some of it might be. A vast majority of them is a curated link of all the resources with regards to body slimming and body contouring, which we believe in and we agree with. So now we always have this fake news kind of news articles coming out. So while most of the articles out there are not fake news and not there out to trick people, some opinions may not be medically sound. So we felt that maybe it would be important for us to just highlight what we think we agree with and what we do not agree with. So whether it is something that we should pay attention to, maybe it's something we should not pay attention to, it will all be highlighted over here. And of course, I think very importantly, although it's not written here for you right now, is that we would actually write down your weight and certain body measurements, and we'll track it over time. You can only address an issue if you know what the issue is. So I think tracking of your weight is very important. And we also ask them to bring along their supporters because family support or support of your friends, family, loved ones, husband, children, it's very important. We get them to share their slimming goals with the people that they love. There's a little bit of a write-up on some medications that some other people might be taking in order to achieve their weight loss goals and body contouring goals. And we have got a simple way of counting calories, diet advice, exercise advice. It's not something that is complete. I mean, it's really something that we feel that we might be able to contribute. Because if people want to just read about something, I think they can pretty much go to the internet. But I think these are some of those things that we felt that our patients might not know and that we believe in. And it's just really a value add to how they lose weight. Now, of course, it also talks about CoolSculpting, which we do really, really often, and certain other body contouring treatments that we have. And we'll also ink up the treatments that were recommended and the treatments that were done so that you can use this as a diary to remember what you had done. So I'll pass this to you a little bit later on. We'll get this filled up and pass it to you before you leave. Okay, great. Yeah, and then we'll get it changed up. Okay, great. So this is the new machine that you have. It looks gorgeous. Footprint is a little bit smaller. It's got a nice LCD. 2 applicators within the same machine, so it's faster and very, very intuitive. Okay. So what we want to show you today is the applicator. So this is the previous Advantage applicator. It is actually the bigger one than the equivalent of the Elite, but it's just for illustration purposes. So it was nice. It was a bit shallow, but you can see there's a little bit of sharp corners inside here. And the sharp corners means that sometimes the contact is not so good, especially for people with very, very tight skin. And the newer applicator, which this Elite applicator that we have over here, this is a smaller one by the way, so don't worry too much about it that it's a little bit different or smaller. It's a little bit more shallow and this is very curvy. It kind of contours a bit better. But you can see these small little like computer chip like things over here. This is the most important because with a more powerful chiller, you need a very good sensor to make sure that it doesn't get too cool and too warm. And based on my experience with this machine, it controls it a little bit better. So the chance of it being too cool or too hot is less. So this is definitely a better applicator. Yeah. So we're going to use this for you. Are you ready? Okay. All right. So I'm going to get Yuki here to help me a little bit, and we'll do 2 applicators at the same time. One for your flanks, and the other one for your tummy. So this is just to take away a little bit of the oil that is around there. Make sure that there's good contact. And the second one is probably the most important, which is the gel pad or the antifreeze. Okay, you can go ahead. And this protects the skin against excessive cooling and protects the skin from damage from the applicator. And effective treatment done. So the next is simple. All we do is to tell the machine to do the rest. Yeah, so it's 35 minutes. It will cool to minus 11 degrees Celsius. Next, easy. Let's put it on. How is it? Wow, super. Okay, let's get her secured properly. We have 32 minutes left here, 34 minutes left here. So we're going to take this applicator in 32 minutes. We're going to do a massage. So just get comfortable. Yeah, how is it feeling? All right? Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's very cool, right? Yeah. Once you get a little bit used to it, you'll find that it is not painful at all. Yeah. So we'll come back in 30 minutes or so. Okay, most exciting part of the treatment, right? Okay, so you have a look. We now have just above a minute to go before we take out the tummy applicator and about 3 minutes ago before we take out the applicator over your love handles. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll take it out and we will massage the area. Why we massage the area is so that we get better results. Studies have shown that actually if you were to massage the area versus not massaging the area, the results are better if you massage. So there are some cells which are neither here nor there, like maybe okay, maybe not okay. You massage it, those will go as well. Shall we expose her? Yeah. Okay, I'll switch off the suction. And time for massage. Okay, massage timing is started. Take it out. Okay. Okay, so out here. And feel the butter cake. Put your hand there. Can you feel it? That's the butter cake, yeah. So, sure it's not very painful. Itchy. Okay, we're done. Let's go to the other side now. And then wait for a while. Let's see, a few seconds left to go. Okay, time to massage. Alright, so we will massage for another 1.5 minutes or so. And now we will go on to the other applicators. See you in a short while. She will just finish massaging and we'll carry on.
Alright, so I've just done the CoolSculpting Elite treatment, and overall process was very relaxing. Compared to other treatment, right, I don't even feel like I'm doing a slimming treatment at all because I'm just lying down here resting, and it's just done within a few minutes. So after the application, the therapist helped me do some massage. It was not painful also. It's more like ticklish because it's at my base area. So I'm really looking forward to the result in 3 months later. Yeah.